Denise Smith, you're the first one on. Denise Smith, Twisted, Bobby, 1776, Lexi, everybody coming in here. This is Encounters. Sandy, welcome. This is Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO talk show here on social media. Hey, Marie, good to see you. Everybody come in, a.k.a. Marie, good evening. Country Girl, Carissa, everybody out there. Misery Loves Company, user 589, Acid TV, good evening, brother. Good to see you, Daniel. Larry, welcome, Larry. TNT, welcome to the show. Lazo, welcome. Hollyfield, good evening. Everybody, Crybaby, good evening, Crybaby. Taco, welcome, Taco. Twisted, Greg. Everybody out there around the world. Pool Player, welcome, Pool Player. Star, hey, Star. Everybody out there. Cleo, Brunette. This is going to be a wild show tonight, that blood moon. Yes. Hey, Whirlwind, good to see you. Rachel, True Colors. Let's see, Gabby, good to see you, Gabby. Everybody, Mike Ring, Bonnie Ellis. Lucas, good to see you. Pink Tea, Jen, hey, Jen. Everybody coming in here tonight from all over the place. And many of you have been with us for over 3 years on this show. New people, Chris Reynolds, Talameta, let's see, Lucille, let's see, we got Jen, hey, Jen, skies are active, Lackstar, welcome, Lackstar, J. Mark, Michelle, Lynn Higgins, 1 hour, and we can see Moon here with luck, yep, Lavola, good to see you, Bob, welcome, Bob, Lavola, let's see, Double L Dub, welcome, Double L Dub. Everybody out here, Chelsea Morse, I think it is, welcome. Jordan, Mom, welcome, Jordan, Mom. And all the people, Clayton Williams, I think Mary Francisco. Let's see, Daniel 880, hello, Daniel 880, TF Harris, JT. All I'm going to say is hello to Reed Paris, everybody around the world, wherever you are, a big hello to everybody all over the planet. And as the show gets going, we'll have a couple hundred people in here. This has just started. It's about 11:05 on the East Coast. I'm really amped up here. I've been amped up here for the last couple of nights. Loretta, welcome to you. Welcome to you. Welcome to the show. Ronnie, welcome, Ronnie. Let's see. And everybody, Sandy, Yamster, I think it is, Yamster, Rick from Maryland. Everybody, Sonia, good to see you always. Sarah Spencer, ABS, ASMR, Austin. Everybody coming in here. Karen 82, thank you for the heart. Definitely good to see everybody. Twisted from Michigan's here. And all our friends over in Europe, Asia, Africa, wherever you are. Later on, more people will be coming in from the Pacific Coast. And also Europe, probably around 4 a.m. We'll have our folks over there waking up in England and Europe and Scandinavia. So good evening, Failed Cap, Marinade, all my moderators, everybody out there. The Chancellor said next 40 hours we'll see ships. Who is the Chancellor? Who is this Chancellor person? You've got my light bulb going. I don't know who the Chancellor is. Where is the Chancellor? What country is the Chancellor? Is he an actual Chancellor from an actual government? Who is this Chancellor? Hey, good to see you, Sean. Everybody coming in here. Who is the Chancellor? Oh, Chandler? Huh. We know that we're going to, from an Ashtar Command perspective, that there's going to be at some point contact. They don't tell us the time or day. They can't. Well, they really can't. I mean, everything is based on us. There's going to be contact without a question. There is definitely, like I said last night, individual people all over the world, not a lot, but individual people having contact with their space family or star family. But I'm very much one to be somewhat conservative at the moment. I don't want to jump up on my big show here and say, oh, tomorrow night we're going to have a contact with space people. I don't do that because I know that everything has divine timing. And divine timing is beyond the way humans perceive it to be. We might take divine timing and say, well, oh, early April or early May, we're going to have contact. I won't do that. There would be that would be good to do. But it is coming. Contact is coming. It's definitely going to be here. It's definitely coming. But it's not going to be tonight or next week. But it is definitely coming. That I can assure you. And you know, we've never been one to, for 3 years, to say exactly the time or day, because there's no way of doing that. But they are getting prepared for coming here. I mean, they are here. Let's put it this way. There are space people living in our oceans, in the inner earth. They're already here. But there are many more coming from all over the multiverse. Thank you. There are many more coming, I should say this, from all over the multiverse. I don't talk about this much, but I probably should. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there from Facebook, Instagram, whatever, YouTube, all kinds of projections about contact now. And the thing I can tell you is when it's going to happen. Well, hey, Lynette, good to see you. When it's going to come, you know, April and I will be able to tell you, April, Friends with Furries, and myself, when we get the information, it's going to come directly through direct contact. It won't be coming through channelers or anything. It's going to be coming from direct contact. And so when we have that information, we'll tell it to you on a Saturday night when we do the Ashtar Command Night. We'll tell you if there's going to be contact, you know it's going to be, we're going to tell you, you know. We know it's, you know, we all feel that there's something happening and it's coming along really well, but it's not going to be, you know, we can't project it. We don't know. I don't think anybody can. And I think that's the thing we have to be very healthy about is, you know, I've seen it too many times over the years, specifically on Facebook over the years when people who channel their higher selves tell people, we're here with you now, we're coming tomorrow, we're coming next week. And I've seen this since the beginning of Facebook, for example. And I've learned a lot since the early days. You know, hey, look, if someone wants to channel Odido from a planet so-and-so, they can do that. But mainly, a lot of these folks are channeling their higher self, which is not bad. But again, direct information has to be direct information. I've seen too many people burnt over the years, and Facebook primarily, from listening to things like that, and they dropped out. So I want to make sure we always have the right information. Thank God I'm telepathic and I communicate with my space family. And you'll know if there's going to be any information that is about direct contact. April and I will be the ones to tell you that. You know, I think there's more and more people aware that there's going to be contact, and that's becoming a really important thing now. But I've learned over the last 3 years that we have to be focused on living day to day, you know, doing our exercises, doing our meditations, focusing on uplifting our consciousness. That's way more important before any kind of contact happens, that humanity has to be prepared. You know, humanity has to be prepared. If humanity is not prepared, it's going to still happen, but humanity has to be consciously ready. You know, I know there's a lot of people on my show here that are ready to meet their cosmic brothers and sisters from other planets. I know that. And there are some that are just waking up, and that's good too. There's some that are just getting to say, what's all this about? And that's even better, because they're just waking up. Sandy says she's ready right now. And, you know, I bet many of you are ready, you know. I don't know. If I see the red moon, I don't know what time I'm supposed to see it, but I'll be indoors here until 1 a.m., so I don't know if I'll see the red moon or not. I think we have a little bit overcast skies here. I'm not quite sure what's going on outside. I'm more focused on my world audience here right now. But blessed Pisces, yes. You know, believe it or not, everybody here has a star family, and even the beginners, the people that I call beginners that are coming here and just getting interested in waking up a little bit. You know, we've all been there. Everybody has a star family, but the thing is, because you have a biological Earth family, you're more focused on your brothers and sisters, cousins, relatives, aunts and uncles, That's your real life. Those are the people around you, right? But the truth is, there's another family that is not here. They're on a spaceship. Everybody has some family on a very specific family from outer space. The other thing is, when we talk about a cosmic family or a galactic family, we talk in general terms of the star people. A star family means everybody. So we're all related in that sense that we all come from the stars, but we came here to live on Earth to experience all the craziness of this planet from the beginning of billions of years ago. So it started billions of years ago on this planet, and now in our modern life here, what we consider a modern life, which is somewhat primitive, still primitive compared to Atlantis or Lemuria, we are still considered a primitive civilization on the planet Earth. If you want to, take the level of frequencies. But we are getting into a higher place, right? We are getting into a higher place. I'm not sure what time it is, but I'm gonna be indoors, and it's a little bit cold out here still in New England. And I think after 1 a.m. I'll probably chill out. I'm downloading last night's show that everyone can see. Mad2477, they've been trying to get my attention. Well, all you have to do then is tune into them trying and listen to what they're saying. Communicate. Use telepathy. Med2477. Use telepathy, which means do meditation, go within with the Om or the U, breathe in and out a couple of times, Med, and focus on what they're trying to get you to contact them on. So that's what you need to do. And there's Johnny Poolside with a little bit of a humorous side there. Adam, welcome to the show. Thanks for the follow. Nightwalker. So we are in a situation here on Earth right now where everything is going upside down. Thank goodness I don't focus on Earth-based reality. And Ronnie V, welcome. And I'm going to be doing some guest interviews in just a moment or so. Blake Peterson, welcome. You're watching the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. Of all shows over the years on TikTok, we have outlasted every one of them. And we'll outlast every one that comes out here for the next 2,000 years. I'm just kidding you. But we've outlasted all of them. We've been consistently here most nights, and we've done hundreds of interviews that are all on my YouTube channel. There'll be no one who can catch up to that. Not really. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. And one thing about me is you'll find out as host that I am very committed to what I do here. I'm very serious about what I do. I joke around a little bit cosmically once in a while, but I take what I do here very seriously as a host of the show. I care about my audience, and I care about my people I interview that come up and take a chance to tell the truth about what's happening to them. I care about everyone around the world who watches this show. Everybody. Whoever you are, even if I don't know you, I got to care about you, I'm no different than I was when I came here 3 years ago. I'll be no different. The only difference that'll happen is when we have contact, I'll probably be jumping up and down like everybody else with excitement that we're finally having our space family come off spaceships onto the planet Earth, and we're all going to get to kind of see each other. That, folks, is something to look forward to. That, folks, is something to be excited about. With all the problems in the world, and we do have them, and we have to look at the world as we live in, and we want to have peace, not wars. We want to have love and not hate. We want to have people live together in harmony with the universe. We are the ones. Alios says, Commander, sorry, but with geopolitics blowing up, why wouldn't Astro Command come on now? Everything is in divine timing. It's all divine timing. As much as I would agree that it would be a great time to do it, everything's going to happen what's supposed to happen. And who knows? They might decide to make contact, way before the end of the year. But we have to understand, from a human perception, our humanness is like, why not now? That's the human part of us. On the enlightened part of us, we understand everything is going to happen when it's going to happen, right? We can't force it to happen, but We can't force anything to happen. We can go with the flow of the universe, and things will work much better if we go with the flow than against the flow of the universe, right? So I think as we're getting more prepared and anxious, there are people that are anxious out there. They see everything happening and say, why are we living on a planet like this? Well, we all came here to kind of volunteer, right? We all be what we know as starseed. Every one of you, whether you know what the term starseed is, you decided to volunteer, whether you're in Europe or something, you have a family that's Swedish or whatever, you came here on this part of the planet or that part of the planet with that Swedish family or that American family or that Chinese family or whatever. You chose to come here, and out of all your siblings, you're the one that's the starseed. You're the one, I say that, you're the one that stands out. You're the one that is saying, oh, I'm not like the rest of my family. Why is that? Why am I so different? Why am I so interested in all this stuff? Why is the rest of your family not? It doesn't mean that they're not connected. You're the one that woke up and they're the ones that are asleep. Okay? So yeah. I mean, I'd love to see things happen like tomorrow. But everything I've learned over the last 20 years, it's all divine timing. And how many people know what divine timing is? Brittany, good to see you. How many people know, hey, happy to see you as well? How many people know what the word divine timing means? Divine timing is everything. CmdRAleon, you know what divine timing is? Well, you got here. Jen, you made it. So I'm gonna bring some people up and ask them what they think divine timing is. Okay, we're gonna have a nice little discussion about divine timing. First I'm gonna take the person that's on the waiting list here. There was somebody in the queue to come up. If you want to come up and tell me what divine timing is, Purple Lion, thank you for the follow. Go into the guest icon. You have to be over 18. No foul language on the show. No smoking on the show. No drunks. No drinking. No politics. No religion. And no paranormal discussion. So the question is, a lot of things are being predicted. A lot of things are being predicted. Now, we already know things really amped up at the end of 2024 into 2025. You remember the whole thing with the drone things going on all over the place? And then after the drones, all the orbs, it's not that those things have calmed down. Well, the orbs are definitely picking up. The spaceships are picking up, right? The spaceships are picking up for a reason. I told you last year that you're going to see an element of an increase of these things. The drone thing and the drones that were being seen in New Jersey and other parts of the world. Also, don't forget the Royal Air Force Base in England and other places, there were circular orbs, metallic objects that were going down towards over the Air Force bases in England and other countries, including the United States. Why is that? Why is it that our major national networks, after the beginning of 2025, decided to cut off talking about these orbs and drones? Why? I'll tell you why. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I'll tell you why. Who do you think controls all the networks? Who do you think pulls the strings? Even if that newscaster wanted to show 10 minutes of news on orbs, they can't do it. They probably wouldn't have a job. They can't do it. That's right, Jen. Exactly right. See, there's a lot of things I do know in my perception of reality here. I observe things very, very closely, especially media, since that's my background. I remember every single night, initially in the latter part of the last part of 2024 into 2025, the explosion of the drones and then the orbs and all these weird things morphing into things, it was a big deal. They all started showing it. And then it stopped. It never stopped in the skies. It stopped on our major networks. Because they were starting to show people stuff and people were getting interested in it. And when they said, we can't have this happening. Well, you let the cat out of the bag. You can't stop it now, right? You can't stop it. You can't stop what's going to happen. No major network in any country can stop this. You can choose to talk about, the best cotton candy in Sweden or something, and that's your news story, or the corruption in a political system in your society, or a bunch of politicians throwing ice cream at each other because they're upset, and that's your news story for the night. You can't stop it. Even though you don't want to show it to people on your national news channels around the world, you cannot stop what's coming. You can't stop contact. You can't stop the people from interacting with space people. Number one, you have no right to do it, and it's not going to happen that way. See, I'm amped up right now. I'm going to speak some cosmic truth. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Now you're going to hear from me, the commander, the talk show host. I interview people, but now I'm in the mood I will be interviewing some people tonight. I guarantee it. Okay. We're going to bust the matrix a little bit here. You ready to bust the matrix? No one's going to stop you, and especially all of the viewers around the world. No one can stop you individually as human beings from having this experience. No one can do this. It's been tried for over 70 years by people in control of the narrative, people that started with Roswell in 1947 and tried to control the narrative. They told the truth initially, but then they had to not tell the truth. So what they did is they said it was a weather balloon. Do you know that the final report of the Air Force since 1947 on what happened in Roswell changed about several different times? Did you know that, folks, that it changed several different times? Okay. Oh, Marie, you can send me a video. Send it to CmdrAleon at AOL.com. I'll be happy to get it. Several different times. And you can get that book from the Air Force. They have the book published, the glossy material on what happened at Roswell, the final report. Did you know that they changed it from a weather balloon at one point? The final report was it was a bunch of test crash dummies. It was a weather balloon. First, it was a flying saucer, which is the truth, at Roswell's farm. Then it became a weather balloon. And the picture was sitting there holding this metallic substance, which was a weather balloon. Then years later, a couple of years, about actually probably 10 or 15 years ago, or a little bit more than that, when they closed the case, the final report from the Air Force was that it was test crash dummies, that it had been test crash dummies. How does the government get away with changing a story from Roswell to something completely different from the original effects of the first 24 hours? And what I'm trying to tell you is something very, very important, that you've been lied to. You've been lied to. For over 70 years on this planet, you've been lied to. All right? There are some people that will believe whatever the Air Force report was because they don't know any better. They're not questioning the authority of the information. You see, the one thing the commander does is I question everything. I question everything in this subject, especially those things that are suppressing the truth. I'm not about suppressing the truth. I'm about breaking the matrix and telling the truth here. Now, you can go 10,000 other places on TikTok or YouTube or whatever and have these little discussions about what will it be like if we ever get to know if there's life in the universe. You can go to those places, be a nice chat, nice discussion. I'm here to tell you that everything is happening. I'm telling you that there are people here now, and I've been telling you that the space people are here now. That they exist, just like you exist, just like everything on this planet exists. They are here now. Right, wake up not only America, wake up planet Earth. Wake up planet Earth. But since we're here, wake up America, wake up Canada, wake up everywhere. Man, I am amped up tonight. You want some cosmic truth from the commander? You're going to get it. You're going to get it. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me, because I know a lot of things that are going on. I didn't go to websites to know what's going on. I didn't go to channel anything what's going on. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm looking out for the answers. I'm fully activated as a talk show host. Fully activated. What does that mean? Come on down, folks. You want some real information? You don't have to scan all over TikTok world to find it. If you take a chance to stop here, I guarantee you'll be hooked. Because what we tell people here is the truth. And this is a talk show, a real talk show. I've been doing it for 3 years on this subject. And I'm glad to see that around the world there are groups of people that get together physically with each other and talk about these things. I think the UFO conferences are a good place, but the problem with UFO conferences is the same people do the circuits every year. The same people talk about what their books are, what they've written in their books, their findings. That's great. For beginners, that's a great thing. I'm way beyond the beginner stage. That's why I'm here. Yeah, Bazilla, we'll definitely get to some of that too. Yeah, we have plenty of time here, folks. But I'm so amped up here, I got to tell you some truth. And we will have full disclosure, but not from the government. Do not believe that you're going to have full disclosure from the government. I want everyone to be very, very free of that. I want you to be consciously free of thinking that somebody is going to tell you something from the Russian government, the United States government, the Canadian government. Well, the Canadian government, there was a gentleman who did speak that, but don't think you're going to get it from those people. I got to tell you, it's not going to happen. And the only way it would happen, how do you know you are a starseed? Charlene, I will definitely get to that question. So a starseed, in the way I define it, will help you. So when I came to Earth, I came from off planet. I became consciously awakened later on my early adult life. And you'll wake up. If you're not awakened to that fact, a starseed is someone who kind of remembers they come from somewhere else other than Earth. So to answer your question, if you meditate and go within and just really focus on discipline and do a 20-minute meditation, maybe a day or night, whenever you can, you just have to go within, breathe, and talk to yourself telepathically and say, am I a starseed? Your higher self will connect with you and tell you, yes, you are. And if you're different than the other people in your family, that's another indication you're a starseed. That's another indication. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Government is not going to show you anything but bills you owe. That's true, Shake Jones. It's all part of the thing to control people and the illusion. Why do so many people reject the idea of, aliens don't exist, but you have to translate the word. So I'm teaching people another word. Aliens, it's just a media terminology. What exists out there are star people, star beings, space people, angelic beings. These are the terms I would talk about. The mer people. There's a lot of different levels of what we call intelligence, but there are no aliens. That's a media phrase that was created on documentaries, on Discovery, and all these other things, but they don't really exist. They're not real. But star people, space people, they do exist. Space beings, light beings, they do exist. But there's nothing like it. There's no aliens. They don't exist at all, actually. User Nick, use Nick. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it. I'm really so focused on on the whole thing of blessing the matrix and the whole subject of the spiritual aspects of the UFO area that I haven't really spent much time thinking about that. I do know the energies are incredibly strong. That I do feel. But in terms of looking at anything, I really haven't given much thought. And Anthony Mendez, what's a joke, Anthony? Let's see, what is Anthony? I love people, they make a statement. This is a joke? What is a joke? Not a complete sentence. Anthony, what's a joke? If Anthony wants to go up against the commander, we can have some fun here tonight. I don't think Anthony wants to do that because the commander will actually bounce him like a cosmic baseball. Anthony, you sure you want to go there with the commander on encounters? Every once in a while, we'll have a little bit of fun here. Let's see. Does Anthony want to take on the commander? Let's see. I think they're going to get shy. they're going to get shy. Where all these entities interested, big guy says, why are these entities interested in Earth out of all places in the cosmos? So, I'm going to actually say that the reason why they're interested, matter of fact, I can tell you without a question, because we're all from the stars too. We are part of a whole galactic universe. And the thing on Earth is, we say, why would space people want to come here? They've been here for billions of years before you and I were here. They've been here since the beginning of our planet and before the beginning of our planet. So think about it. Everybody who wonders why, and I've had this question before, why are space people coming here? Why do they want to be here? Why not? We're part of a whole galactic universe. This planet is not separated from the universe. This planet happens to be completely connected, which is a beautiful thing. And again, it's time for us to have contact with the star people. Now, whether we're ready or not, it makes no difference. Well, it doesn't make, they are concerned about our being awake. They are. But we're going to have contact, ready or not. Here we come. The space people are getting ready now for contact for a lot of reasons. One of the main reasons is we're supposed to be knowing the truth about our origin, and our origin is not just planet Earth. The origin of the human race, you want to know what the origin of the human race is? Unlike all these theories I've heard over the years, that we came from apes and monkeys and all this other baloney, we came from the stars. We all came from the stars. Whether one believes it or not, we are all connected to the stars. That's the most important thing we need to know. Commander, could it also be because we are close to war and we may use nukes? Barbara Francis. Let's see, Barbara. Let's see if we can we're going to bring Barbara Francis up here. We like to interview people. So we're being brought up here on Encounters. I don't think they give it much thought, Ryan. I don't think they do give much thought about the moon. I think they're more concerned with our well-being. Prime time. We'll bring prime time up. They want to come up, and we get. But like you said, there's a lot going on here. Prime time. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Commander. Thank you so much for bringing me up here.
Uh-oh. Hold on. My Alexa app is going nuts here. I don't know. I didn't even call it. Let me try
Yeah.
to bring you up here on camera. Can I do that?
Oh, not really. My
Oh,
channel's
then
not.
don't worry. Don't
Yep.
worry about it. And
Thank
we
you.
talked to Prime Time before. How you doing, brother?
Thank you so much. I'm good. Thank you. How are you doing, Commander?
We're doing good. I'm just really kind of sharing some cosmic truth about what's happening out there.
Yes, a lot is happening. Yesterday I wanted to talk with you about very urgent news. Actually, we found a TicTac on Mars.
On Mars.
Yes, on the official NASA website, there was some people, some folks that were searching the rover, the Mars rover, pictures, and they found pretty remarkable evidence, pictures of a Tic Tac, and this is still on the NASA website, so people can check it out. I don't know. I cannot post a link right here, but it's all over Reddit, and I also posted it on my page. I think if you just go there and type in Tic Tac on Mars, I think you will find it.
I think
Otherwise,
it's good to. I'll definitely find it because you know what's going to happen. I don't know that they wanted people to see that, and I guarantee you that'll be taken down pretty soon.
I think so too. But the strange thing is that there were a picture with color. This
Yeah.
was taken down immediately from NASA, but there's still raw footage um, on NASA websites. So I just wanted to let you know, and also your people, because I think what you're doing is great, and I think this needs more eyes, especially when something comes out like this. Just I think it came out just yesterday, and yeah.
Okay, so I'm on right now. I'm going to look at a TikTok. Is it on YouTube? Could I find it on YouTube?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but it's on Reddit, TicTac, on Mars. Um, I think people, if people just go also on Reddit, again, I don't know if I can make a green screen on here, so I would show it to your people, but um, again, you can see it on the official NASA website. Um, yeah, a TicTac, exactly. Someone wrote here a TicTac. Yes,
Okay, there's a thing here, and I don't know that this is it. I don't see. This is just saying raw photos of Tic Tac. This was from the rover, but this
yes.
thing says it's just rocks in different formations. It doesn't show what you're talking about. Is there a title on
Oh,
this?
yes. Let me check it out. I don't know if my voice is going to go away if I go quickly to check the correct name. I'm right back with you. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to. So if he finds it, I'm going to show it on here. I want to show that if NASA rovers found this and the stuff hasn't been taken down, I'm going to save the video if I can get the raw footage because I know what they're going to do. They're going to take it. NASA's, probably not totally. They are aware. It's on YouTube. Daniel, where is it on YouTube? I'm going to go on YouTube. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm on YouTube.
Yes, I just looked it up. It's on YouTube. If you just type TicTac on Mars, there are plenty of people uploading videos right now. Some people 10 hours ago, 12 hours ago. So if you type in, then most of them will have the thumbnail with it. It's orangey kind of picture. Um, but the if you go on the video, I don't know if
Oh yeah, I see it. NASA picks up TikTok UFO on Mars. Let's see here.
yes,
I'm going to show this, folks. I'm going to show it to you here.
I think this.
Does NASA have a YouTube site?
No, not as I'm aware of. I think they have, but what people can definitely check out is the official website on NASA. This is again still on the official website, raw footage and nothing enhanced, nothing AI. So people are very quickly to. I don't know if these are bots or just I don't know
They're probably
psyops.
bots. They're probably
Yep.
bots. What I'm going to do is, for folks here watching the show, we're going to take a look at this for a minute. I'm going to type in NASA website on YouTube. They must have a YouTube channel.
I think so. I think so.
Okay, so NASA has a YouTube channel, has an official streaming service. Um,
On their official stream or on I don't think that they will claim that they found it, because um, uh, what I think is going to happen is that NASA is going to have a mundane explanation and say like, this is just some rock that is there, but nothing special. But if you see the picture and if you look at the shadow of this tic tac and how it's built and how it looks, it is definitely not a rock, not a stone. So I think the best would be that people check it out, and I think the best is also to go on their official NASA website. I will say give me 1 second. I will give you like
I'm
what you
trying
can.
to, yeah, I want to show everyone in the audience here the video of the photos of the because I did see it, but somebody else on YouTube had the video, but they're making commentary. I want to just see the video without any other commentary so that everybody in my audience can see this. I think this is really intriguing and important for us to see this kind of thing. The fact that NASA's letting it stay up as long as they have, I think is kind of amazing considering they tend to, over the years, tend to wipe out things in their pictures that they don't want people to see. And we all know this to be true. That's what NASA
Yes.
does, right? That's what they
Commander, I
do.
have a question. Do you have Reddit?
Yeah, I do.
So the best would be, I think this is the best way because I cannot share a link here on stream. Um, or can I? I don't know. Or can I?
Well, you can. But on Reddit, I'll put down tick.
I
Uh,
just posted a link here on the stream. So I just posted a link so everyone can copy this link. I don't know if you can copy it.
where is
Um,
it?
uh, on the chat. On the chat.
Okay,
Um,
I'm not seeing what you're doing yet. I'm not. You can't post links. That's why. So you know
uh,
what? What are we gonna do on Reddit? What do you type in? If people have Reddit, what should
well, if
they
you go
type
on
in?
Reddit,
Let's see. I'm gonna go on to. Give me a second here. All right. So I'm gonna go on. I'm on Reddit now. I'm gonna do a search. NASA TikTok found on Mars. Correct.
yes. Think you should find it like this. If you don't find it with this lengthy keyword, you can also just type like NASA. I think it should pop up.
Okay. So I did find it here. It says show it here. Let me see. Oh yeah. I'm gonna show the picture. A Tic Tac has been spotted on Mars by NASA Curiosity rover cam on SOL 26923, March 3rd, 20.
Yep,
This says,
that
but it says 2020. It doesn't say
that's 2020.
2025.
But the thing is, what I think is that NASA didn't look for it. You know, I don't know why they didn't take it out immediately. I think they just because it's a tiny part of the picture. You really need to zoom it in. You really need to go
Now,
inside the picture to
we're going to
find.
look at it. But the
Yeah,
question is, why would it be titled 2020 of March? You think that's misleading?
I no on
You think
official
that
website. Yes.
the official website, that what, because right here on Reddit, it's saying this picture based on the NASA information, it's saying it was from 2020 of March. Now we're in the March of 2025. My question, I'm not suggesting anybody knows the answer. What happens if they want to make it sound like this is an old photo from 2020? That's kind of crazy. That's 5 years ago. Why would they release a photo of a spaceship over Mars? And I'm looking at the picture and say it's 2020 of March.
You know,
I'm
come.
gonna show the picture. I'm gonna show the picture.
I think this,
Let me
yes,
do this.
would be great. This would be great, I think. But just to give a little clarification, maybe, Commander, because you know this tic tac was found recently, yes, but this picture was taken from NASA in 2020.
Right.
So, because on the official website you also see the date it was taken on the year 2020 March, but people found it just recently. So,
Oh,
what I think is that NASA didn't work properly, work
here it is.
good, you know. So,
They
yes,
didn't work very good. They didn't delete this picture from 2020. Evidently, they no one knew about it, and they had it up there. They probably missed it. This is the March of 2020. This is
yep,
the thing that was found that they took the rover took, and this is on Mars. Okay, I've
yep.
told people about Mars before. I've talked very strongly about Mars. That Mars has a inhabitants of 10 to 15 million inhabitants living on the planet that are Mars that are human people.
Wow.
I don't know what happened with NASA, but the fact that this is still available from 2020 and that somebody found it, somebody did some good research.
Definitely, I think that some, you know, there are people who, spend hours, days just looking for evidence, and this is a good find. You know, you cannot
It is.
dismiss it. You cannot just say this is a rock or this is something mundane
Right.
because you can clearly
It
see the
isn't.
shape. It is
And you can
definitely
see
not a rock.
it's definitely above the ground too. You can see it above Mars. It's
Yes,
low on near the surface, but the craft is definitely above Mars. You know,
Yes, yes,
interesting.
intriguing picture for me. And
Yeah,
if you go on the, I don't know if it's on this um on this let me think, because on the website you will see raw footage, and then you will see the landscape, the full landscape. Then you
yeah.
can see,
NASA, according
yeah,
to this information, NASA. Somebody said also it seems like NASA had removed the thing called the Mastcam MAHLI from SOL 2692. It's not showing this on the site, but the screenshots and the composite this person found made previous to this, so it still has color. So evidently they took something down that people found, but they didn't take this down yet. I guarantee you, NASA, when they find out about it, they probably know this picture cannot be stopped now because now it's going
yep,
viral.
it cannot
Everybody
be
should
stopped.
save a copy of this photo from Mars. If you find it on Reddit, just save a copy of it. It's proof that NASA knew about this, and for some reason, their picture people, the people that go through all their photos from the rover, missed this. And if they had not missed it, we'd not be seeing it. And this is from 2020.
Yep,
So, you know, this is all being recorded. You'll be able to see this photo forever on my YouTube channel once I transfer the program here. But I'm going to
amazing.
save the picture. I'm actually going to save the picture if I can. Let's see here.
I mean,
I'm not
that's
sure.
amazing, so whoever says like this is a rock, because I mean, if you have, if you say this is a rock, give me one indicator, or like, how can you say this is a rock? I mean,
Right. That's kind of ridiculous.
I
It
think we
doesn't
see
even look
two
like a
different
rock.
pictures, because I see definitely not a rock.
Yeah. And someone says can see the shadow of the ship underneath it. You see the little shadow around it at the bottom? You can
Yep,
see it.
yep,
It's a spaceship. It's definitely some sort of a spaceship. Now, unlike our spaceships, who are very primitive, this, like I've told people before, the spaceships from out beyond the Earth are all different. They're all different. They all look different. They're not going to be, any one ship is going to be the same. But it's a ship,
it's just incredible.
and it's not a rock, and that's not a like a perfectly carved rock sitting on the ground. This thing is in the air. Yep.
Well, all right. I think I'm gonna
All
hop
right.
off, Commander. Thank you
Yeah.
so
Let
much
me.
for
I'm going to
yes,
change back to my screen here,
of course.
and
Yeah.
we should be back in a minute. There we go. Hold on a minute.
I just thought this is a major
Oh, it
footage
is. It is a major
to
thing.
share
It's
with
very
you.
important. I'm going to save this later. It's a great
And thank
photo.
you so
Thank
much
you so
for your
much,
work.
man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, and I thank you for letting me see that. I'm going to letting me find it. I'm going to flip the
Yes.
camera back.
We
You
need
actually
we need
encounters.
to work together in this. This is very. I think we
Oh,
cannot
and
depend
this is
only on
important for.
government.
Yeah, we all have to work on this together. If people come up, that's why I have people that have showing their videos of their spaceship sightings in all over the world.
Yep.
People if they have information, we need to share it before it goes.
Yep.
Before it gets suppressed. I do
100%.
believe now that this is out there, they really can't suppress the photo because it's all over the place.
What's amazing is, for me, the again, on the official NASA website you can see the black and white picture with the full scale and the raw picture, and you really need to zoom in, and you really need to find this neat place on this picture to find it, and you will see the exact detail that you just saw on this picture that you showed. I think that this picture that you showed was a little bit like color changed, but if you go
Yeah,
to the NASA website, you will see the black and white kind of photo, and you will see exactly the same kind of tic-tac, and it's original raw picture. So this is, I think, something like this never happened before.
and
I
if
don't
you
know.
go to the NASA website for people, and again, this is for everybody. I want everyone to be able to know this information. What is the website? NASA.com?
I just I want to share the link here, but I cannot.
I-
So
I'm
I
I'm on I'm on the NASA website now. So there's a thing called NASA Images.
okay. Can you type in the link? I will tell it to you. It's HTTPS.
Okay, wait a minute. The link is what now?
So just type in mars.nasa.gov.
Give me a second.
Yes,
Okay.
it's mars.nasa.gov. Then slash raw
Slash. Okay. Okay. Slash. Okay. Now go slash raw.
yes, and then what's how, the I'm not an English native speaker, you know, the line, the underline, you know, underline images slash 7875.
Okay. So I'm on marsnasa.org, and I'm going to add a slash to this in a minute. Let me just go here,
Exactly,
and after.
underscore, it was underscore.
Oh, I have to go on this.
Mars.gov slash raw underscore images slash 787528, and then slash. I think you should find it.
Okay, just give me the numbers. I'll do it by number. 7, 8.
Yes, 787528.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Did you find it?
Not yet. Let's see here.
I'm so sorry. I would like to share with you, but I think you will find it with this number. Again, for those people who want to type the link, it's mars.nasa.gov slash raw underscore images slash 787528, and then underscore slash.
So I did the mars.nasa.gov, but when I go past there, I'm having problems. So after the gov, what do I put in?
After the gov, you going to put in a slash
Yeah.
raw,
RAW. Okay.
yes, underscore,
Underscore.
yes,
Hold on a second. Let me do that. Okay. Wait a minute.
images.
Wait a minute. I didn't do that. Hold on a minute. Okay. Where's that? Hold on a
No problem.
minute.
mars.nasa.gov slash raw underscore images slash, and then the number. Can give you
Yeah, I
the
don't
again.
know. On my thing here, I'm not seeing the underscore part. Let me take a look, folks. We're trying to
Yeah,
figure
just
this
take your
thing
time.
here. Oh, I think I found it. Wait a minute. Oh, I found it. Okay, underscore and what else?
Exactly. Underscore images
Yeah.
slash,
Okay.
and then the number 787528. Thing like this, you should find it.
Okay, here we go, man. Oh yeah, I do find it. SOL2692.
Exactly. You found it, man.
And where's the I don't see the ship in there. Where is it?
Yes, this is the tricky part. I told you. I think the people in NASA just didn't work a good job
Okay,
to
let me so where
you
we
know.
now did you find it on here? I'm gonna save this. Did you find it? I saved this picture. Where do you find it on this picture? I'm gonna show this picture here.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Um,
I'm
I
gonna go
think
to the picture, everybody.
exactly. I think you need to go on the lower left, but there could be, you need to be very exact. Just take your time. You will find it, but
It's on this picture here somewhere, right?
yes,
On the lower left. I can
yes.
zoom. I can go very big on the picture, but I don't see anything.
Um, the problem is I cannot see everything that you're showing. If you go with your camera a little bit more to the left,
This way, you want me to go left
yes, yes.
here?
So zoom out, zoom out more, so you can see the whole picture. So if you zoom in and then go to the left, and then go to the left, just keep scrolling to the left. No, with the touch screen. With the touch screen, you can scroll. So zoom in and then zoom in to the left. Other left, other left.
Oh, this way here? Or
No,
what's
the other
that?
way. The other way.
Right here?
Yes, but you need to go to the left. You need to go to the left.
Well, that's what I'm
Zoom out
doing.
again. Zoom out completely, so I can see it directly with my eyes right now because
Really?
I saw it. I saw it before, so I can spot it spot on. So actually, you have it in picture. But what you need to do is zoom in, but go while zooming in to the left.
All right. I'm zooming in now. I'm looking. Oh, I think I see it. I do see it.
No,
Right
you
there.
go
I just
direct.
found it.
Oh
There it
yes,
is.
I think.
I found it. Wait a minute. I got it right there, folks.
No,
There
no,
it
no. That's
is.
not it. That's not it. That's not it, Commander.
Oh, that's
That's
a
not.
rock.
Yes, that's not it.
Oh, man.
Ah, I think you got it mirrored. Is someone wrote here it's mirrored. Um, I can see it. If you zoom it completely out, I can
Do
see
you
it.
do you see it? Tell me where you're seeing it.
Zoom out again completely.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take zoom out completely, I think this will make it work. Take your finger, but don't zoom in. Don't do nothing. Just take your finger and show it to the camera. Exactly. So please go with your finger now to the left. Left, left, left. Keep going, keep going. I will say stop, 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 stop. No, go with this finger a little bit more down. Stop. So go check with your eyes what you see on the picture, where your finger is pointing.
There's something down there in that area. Right there it is, the little thing.
Do
Is
you
that
see
it?
it?
Yeah, it looks like that could be it.
So
Let me bring
zoom.
the.
Yes, bring it, bring it. Yes.
That could be a rock.
No,
That's
no.
not.
Yes, you are close. You're close. Go left. Go left. Go left. You need to go left. Yeah, there it is. There. No, just stop. Just stop. Stop. So right right on the left. If you just scroll a little bit more to the left, you need to scroll a little bit more to the left. You know, the other left. The other left. Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah,
other left.
that's the end of the screen here. I can't go any farther.
There it is, brother. There it is. Don't you
Right
see it?
there.
On the
I'll
left.
bring it.
No, 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 no. Just
Oh
there.
yeah,
On the
there it
left.
is, right there. That little thing there at the end. It's
It
like
casts a
really.
shadow.
Yeah, I
It's
see it right there. Let me bring it up.
exactly there.
It's. I can't make it big. It's right there. There it is.
Yes, there it is, brother. There it is.
I got it. Right there.
You see,
I
it's
found
tricky,
it.
man. But you
Very
found it,
tricky.
man.
Right there. Wow, that's pretty crazy, man. That's the same thing we just saw in color. I'm going to
Exactly.
save this picture because it's right in the picture. Yeah, I see it. There it is, folks. No kidding.
So
Pretty far out.
this is not a rock. This is so if you compare it with other structures on this picture, you won't find something similar like this. This is just too
Okay.
perfect. round.
I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save the photo. Let me see here. I think I can save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save this here.
Yep. And then
Let's
you
see here.
can. It's amazing.
It is amazing. I'm gonna go back on my screen here. Wait a minute. And I'm gonna do okay. Now we're back here, and that is amazing.
Yep. So you cannot deny it anymore that this is on original NASA website. So again, I'm waiting for people like I think there will be people who are going to look on it with sophisticated technology, and
Yeah,
there will be different theories. But as far as I'm concerned, what I'm seeing is nothing ordinary. Let's put
right.
it like.
And you know what? I'll take the color photo, which is real, and I'll save that and post it on my TikTok here of the image so people can see it.
Yes, very good.
It really
Thank you
is
so much,
interesting.
Commander, for the chance to share this, and thank you so much for sharing it too. I think this is a great find, and yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
important.
You know, it's funny. I was looking at that picture the other night. I wasn't even thinking about any kind of spaceship. Say, oh, that's interesting, but I didn't see anything there. I didn't realize that was the picture in
Yep.
black and white from NASA. So that photo from NASA shows something they picked up by their Land Rover of a spaceship at the lower corner of that photo. It took me time to find it, but it's really there. And then
Yes.
there's the color photo, which is more enhanced of the whole thing. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty
100%.
amazing. All
Amazing.
right, brother. Thank
All
you
right. Thank you
for
so much.
coming up.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, it's hard to see it in black and white, but it's there. You know, man, it was really worth looking for it. I mean, I was like, oh, where's this thing? But it is there. The Land Rover did catch it, and then somebody enhanced it, and you can see a whole big picture of it on Reddit. So they have a big photo on there, and it is pretty amazing. You know, yeah, right on. You know, that's really kind of interesting. So you're watching encounters. This is the kind of stuff that we get into. Heard motherships. Uh, let's see here. So I'm very random here. Let's see. Paved in time. I'm going to bring you up as a guest. So tell me about what's going on with this thing potentially with motherships. Where have people heard about these motherships coming in 48 hours? Very interested to have discussions and find out what we're talking about here. You know, I haven't even had a drink of my apple cider.
Shut the door. Oh,
So give me a second. Good evening, Paved in Time.
hi. This is just somebody that I follow on TikTok,
Okay.
and
Can I
she's
bring you
like
on camera?
I'm not.
What do you
Well,
think? You're
no,
not.
it's okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm a little bashful. But she
Oh,
is she's I just like posted her handle. And I've been following her for a little while, and she just has like messages that she channels each day, and she
right.
seems legit to me. And so she like posted a few days ago and said like they're supposed to be here within the week. And then today she posted one that just said they're supposed to be here within 48 hours. And
So
I
this
just
is
think
what,
that's like really definitive.
yeah,
So I
it's
hope
pretty
it's true.
definitive, but I want people to be careful because the one thing I have respect for people that want a channel. I've seen it on Facebook for years. Be very careful with channels because they could be getting some good information. But myself and April, who's friends with Teresa in Vermont, she's been on the Ashtar ships physically over hundreds of times in northern Vermont, where she was on my show 3 years ago. We're good friends, and we work with the Ashtar Command, which are the real space people, and they if they're gonna make a scene or come here, she'd be on my live right now in 2 minutes to tell you that. I'm not saying it's an impossibility in 48 hours something's going to happen. Just saying, don't put all the eggs in one basket from a channel. There's a
Yeah.
lot of different channels out there, and I think people need to be, just realizing that we've already had spaceships here without any channeling. We've had orbs showing up since for a long time,
Yeah.
and you know
No,
what I mean. So
yeah. And
it's just go
yeah, and
ahead.
I've like experienced that like a couple times myself. I just think that like what she's talking about is that, and I don't think she's saying they're just now arriving, like she's been saying
Yeah,
they've already been here, but
yeah.
that they're going to be visible enough that this is like, it's not going to be something that can be covered up and like, that news channel. So I'm not saying it's for sure true. I was just
Right,
curious
I know. Yeah,
if
I was.
you,
That's why I wanted to bring it
yeah,
up here because we can have a discussion about it. And I already knew that you didn't think it was maybe necessarily something that really is true. You were asking a question because you didn't know, and
yeah,
I can tell you definitively that when the real contact happens, when they really do their thing, everybody around the world is going to see it.
yeah,
All right. So just and again, I have nothing against people that channel the information from space or whatever, but I've seen too much of it over Facebook in the last many years. Facebook's been around on the cosmic part of Facebook. That a lot of things that were said to happen never did happen, and people became disillusioned because of that. So I want to keep people not
yeah,
disillusioned, but I want to get excited about real contact. And when it really does happen, we'll all know about it,
yeah,
because it will be something we're all going to sense and feel the same day it happens.
yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
yeah, and we'll we'll know soon enough if she was correct or not. I just think it's like, I've heard different psychics and channelers
Yeah,
saying like, oh, it's maybe within this window, but it's pretty, ballsy to say a very definitive time frame.
yeah.
So
For a
I hope
channel to
it's
say that,
true.
your channel has.
We'll
If the
see.
channel says something like that and it doesn't happen, the reputation
Yeah,
of that channel is on the line right now.
yeah, yeah. So
It really is.
anyway, well, I hope it's true.
Yeah.
And if it is, then exciting things are coming.
Yeah, and we do have exciting things coming. And as you watch this show and become addicted to it, and my apple cider, you're going to find out that not only is a lot of things happening, they've been happening even before we were born for billions of years. Different civilizations, societies that lived here, they've all seen in the most earliest societies, Roman Empire, the 1900s, or going back billions of years. We've had advanced civilizations living here on the surface and leaving and going and coming and been here for billions of years. Now, we as a current society, which is really interesting, we're now going to experience real contact, real events. But it's not going to come from channels and psychics. It's going to come from divine planning, which is already in place. And they're already here. There are a number of people, they've been contacted in our current history for over 70 years. People have had Venusians, the contactees of the 60s and the 70s, and they all went to Giant Rock, and they all wrote their journals about how they were taken on a Venusian spaceship by human beings in spacesuits. Those were the early days of what we call contact in our current society. Now, we're going to be in for some major contact. This is going to be the big deal, but I don't think it's going to be happening in 48 hours. But I love the discussion because
Yeah.
it's good to have it.
And I respect your opinion. I'm just curious what makes
Yeah,
you think it's not like,
yeah.
are you aware of
Not
like a longer time frame that we're
because
waiting
the
on? Or?
Ashtar Command has stated to us that it could be that we're going to have contact. We do a thing on Saturday nights called Ashtar Command Night, and I'm going to try to get April on with me, and we'll give you some real information about whether it's coming really soon or not. It is coming soon, but it's not coming this weekend. There is definitely contact coming soon. We can't give you a specific time frame, but I can tell you that I very much don't feel something happening this weekend. I do feel that we're constantly having individual people having contact, but not on a mass scale yet.
Hmm.
And they
Okay.
are. I mean, and you can end up having contact in 5 weeks with your star family, and you'll say, Commander, guess what happened? It's
Yeah.
not. There's no like written. There's not like a rule book on this. There's just no way of saying, oh, it's going to happen next week or this weekend or tomorrow night. The space people are already here.
Yeah.
That's why people are recording the orbs. The orbs are part of that intergalactic contact. So much stuff is going on different frequencies. We're just, we just have to just go day by day and relax and realize that everything is coming soon, but not necessarily this weekend. And if
Yeah.
something does happen this weekend, hopefully it'll be documented.
Yeah. Well, I hope so, because I know people are tired of waiting, myself included. So,
Right. Right. No, a lot of people are. I completely get
I'll,
it.
but I'm being, remaining level
Yeah.
headed, as I think everyone should, because,
I think we
I know
should be.
it's not fun to
No,
get your hopes up, but
no, and the thing is, the best thing you can do, folks, around the world watching this is if I tell you, that contact's going to happen, I always put it in general terms. I never say contact's going to happen at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I won't give you I won't give you very specific stuff because there's no way I can. I don't think
Mhm.
anybody can. It's also, and divine timing, which I was talking about earlier, is like the real key thing here, because divine timing has no time. You see, the definition of divine timing is no time. On Earth, everything has to be on time. We have to get to the subway on time. You want to get to New York City for a ball game or something, you got to get on a train on time. Everything. You have to have dinner on time. Everything here is on time, 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 time. So everything we want to have, we want to have the gratification, even for contact. There are people that want to be gratified right now for it. I
Mhm.
completely get it. I sometimes feel that way too, but I know when it happens, it's going to be a beautiful thing. We just have to be patient,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, um, yeah, we'll see. I think you have a show on the weekends, right? So we can all
Oh yeah,
reconvene.
I'm on almost every night,
Yeah,
except
we could
once in a while I take a break, but yeah.
reconvene and on Saturday night, and
Yeah.
Saturday for most people, at least in the
And,
US.
and Saturday night is our Ashtar Command night, so I'm going to be contacting April and see if she can come on with me Saturday. I'll be making a video for Saturday night tomorrow morning, and so I hope everybody will join Saturday night's broadcast. That's our night to deal with Ashtar Command related stuff, and hopefully we can get some updates from our space family what's happening.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, no, my daughter just barged in. So
All
thank you so much for having me up. I hope everyone has a good night.
They will, and your daughter's probably from another planet.
I hope so. She loves cats. She's wearing a cat dress right now.
There you go.
And she
There
has
you
always,
go.
what is that? The, I don't know, Lyran? I don't know how
Oh,
to
the
say it, but
Lyrans. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Lyrans.
So
See, but
she wants to be a cat. She like, that's like her life dream. So I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised if she's one of them.
Oh, thank you, Melody. Yeah, you know
Thank
what? She
you.
probably is connected with the Lyrans.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. I hope you have a good night.
And you too. Have a great night, and thanks for coming up. Great discussion. This is the kind of thing I love to do. I'm very spontaneous, folks. If you're new here, I'm not like this like talk shows like wears a suit and talks about, well, the general over there in the Department of Defense in Studio B said that people are not totally prepared for what's coming. And as a general, he said, we know the space people, but we can't let the humans know about the space people because the human beings are not ready for the space people, what you call the space people. The space people are going to be exclusive to us. So I'm going to let you down.
Yeah, no worries.
And the space people are exclusive to us. The public can't know about the space people. They're going to give us all the information. They're going to teach us how to heal ourselves. They're going to teach us all these things. We're going to keep all the goodies in the Pentagon, and all the major governments and leaders will have the med beds and all the other good things. The rest of the planet, they're going to have to just live their lives as we evolve. It's really for us. We, the governmental people of your world, are the ones that need the med beds. We're the ones who should have the advanced spaceships. Humanity shouldn't be able to, the rest of the humanity shouldn't be able to explore these things. We have to keep this hush hush. What are we saying? So, I'm just doing a little parody of the Department of Defense and them having the exclusivity of space people, giving them all the things they want, which is never going to happen. No, they are not. They are not. Space people are not. Space people are space people. They come from all other planets. They're like we. Are human beings that way? Are all human beings like that? If you believe in that word, no. If you want to say are space people negative, there may be 3 or 4 civilizations of negative ETs or space beings, but the space people are very Christed beings of light. They're very beautiful people. but they're not. They're not that. Let's see here. And let's see. I'm going to bring, and again, if you want to be a guest, please feel free to go into the queue. We're definitely going to interview a lot of people. I'm so amped up here tonight. Also, it's almost Friday. It is Friday morning here on the United States. It's now about 5 a.m. in Europe. At 11 o'clock, it's 4 a.m. in Europe. 5 a.m. in Europe for my European viewers. Bazella, good to see you.
Good evening, Commander. How are you?
I'm doing good. I am amped up here. And that picture on Mars was amazing from 2020 of March.
Yes, definitely. It was. It was
Yeah.
really amazing. I feel like I think I've seen that before, but I'm not sure. It seemed familiar.
Alien Espresso. I'm going to I'm going to put you on cue right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring Alien Espresso up here. Alien Espresso. I just sent you a thing to become a thing. There's a little icon, guest icon. Just there. So we're going to have Bazella, Alien. We'll get to you, Alien Espresso, as well. And so we're going to, we're going to have two guests on tonight. I'm going to start with Bazella. Alien, good evening. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
And can I put you on camera as well?
Yeah, you can put me on camera.
Okay, I'm putting you both on camera. Let's see here. And just press the save button and you'll both be on camera.
Hi.
Hi, Alien. Good to see you. And Bazilla, let me bring you up on camera. And you said, Bazilla, you said you had some video or something?
Yes, I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you a video I caught of my spaceship parked in front of my house the other day. If you
Really?
wouldn't mind putting me up on the big screen so you guys can see it really good.
Okay, we'll do that for a minute. Let's go here. And we're going to go on the small screen. Okay, so you're on the big screen right now on Encounters.
Turn it around. Okay, here we go. Can you see it?
Is that the...
Let me press play.
Are we looking at the dark object that looks like a cloud? Kind of. What are we looking at?
Yes. The whole thing. It's a cloud ship. It's cloaked. I'll zoom in so you can see better.
Yeah, because I can't really see that. I'm looking at the black thing there, and then I see the clouds. Are you talking about the lighter colored thing that has more definition to it?
This area.
Yeah, that would be.
That's the cloaking.
So I'm going to ask people as they're watching this, how many people see the cloud ship? I want to do a little bit of a quiz here. How many people see what she's showing you, a cloud ship? Good evening, Yvette. I always like to refer to my audience to let them to see what they're saying. Get a consensus.
I see like part of it seemed very shadowed.
Yeah.
And
This
other areas not so much.
Yeah.
This up here. Ooh, sorry. Let me pause it. Here, let me go to the picture instead.
Yeah.
So this here, all this area, this is clouds. This is clouds, but it's this area.
Yeah.
This
So it's that area there. So because you need to point it out to people, because some people, including myself, had a hard time figuring out where the cloud ship was.
This is the ship here.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that part there, if you keep it there on the center, go back to the center, there is a defining definition on that. Now that if you keep right there, that makes sense. But the other stuff, I don't feel any connection to. I've seen tons of cloud ships.
This is clouds. This is clouds. This is the ship itself.
But the ship is in front of the clouds. The cloud ship, which basically cloud ship is something that's cloaked everybody. It creates an atmosphere around itself, which looks like a cloud, but it's more well defined than, let's say, a regular lenticular cloud.
Yeah, and you can feel the energy and see it as well, like in person. Of course, on camera it's a little different, but yeah,
it does. It does have that shape.
It has that shape. I mean, I have seen over the years many defined cloud ships, which are not lenticular clouds. They're very defined and they look like spaceships.
Yeah, and usually usually they're stationed Because if you know how clouds work, they're always moving because they're a type of chemical mist. So usually a cloud ship, the way you know it's a cloud ship, it's a stationed cloud. It's not moving at all.
And some people say, I mean, again, everyone has their own visions of what they see. Some people say they're seeing a ship within the clouds. Some people are saying, and again, I'm not going to judge it here. Some people say, right there, stop, bring that up. It looks like a space person with a helmet on.
Yes,
Bring,
you can see it.
bring that, yeah, bring that up. Bring it all the way up. Stop it right
Yes,
there. Look at that. Now
yes.
tell me that does not look like a cloud. I can't believe I'm saying this. You see right there, it looks like a helmet, some sort of spacesuit, a face, two eyes, a nose.
Yes, I'm so glad you can see. I never want to point it out because I want to see if anyone can see what I'm seeing. But the fact that you can, I get
I,
excited when everyone
I
can
didn't
else.
notice it until just now. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, again, now I'm going to make a comment here. So, in our reality, our brain tells us what is real, what is not real, right? So we're looking at a cloud, what is in the sky, and we're seeing an image of not a cloud, but looks like two eyes, a face, and a person, like a space person. Now, how is that possible? Again, how is that possible in our brain cells to look at something like this? Our brains can say, oh, they're playing some tricks on you there. That's not real. But
Yes,
on a,
that's who you're seeing. That's my father. He's a commander on the Andromedan High Console, and that's the ship that you're seeing. You're seeing an Andromedan
so
console.
how does that happen in the sky? That how does that is that a projection image that is projected like a camera? You know how you project an image? Is that just an image of what he looks like? Because from a media perspective, intergalactically speaking, they would have to project. I don't think he's that big. So in his real life in the ship, he would be tall, but not like that. So
Yeah.
is he projecting himself outside of the clouds with some sort of technology?
Yes, I have another. I actually have another picture. It was taken a long time ago where he projected himself in the cloud as well, and he's not that big. You can see his whole face and
Right.
his head and everything. He's not that big, but it's just the image.
Yeah, the image. Now,
Yeah.
why would he project himself? Because I'm always questioning everything. Why would he project himself above the cloaked spaceship that way?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, for me, he does it just because you can go on my page right now. I go outside and I sing to them anytime I see that they're there. They're always there, but anytime I have time, I go out there and I'll sing to them. I'll talk to them and stuff like that. So he does it just to let me know that he's listening and that he's right there, watching me as I'm outside. I
Oh,
don't know if you hear
interesting.
my cat. She's going crazy right now because they're outside right now, and I usually take her outside with me, and we'll go outside and have a conversation with them.
So wait, right now, what was that noise? That like was that your
Oh, that
app
was
or
my phone.
something?
Yeah, that was
I think it
my
was
phone.
your
I got a
okay.
text message.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that's interesting. I know there's a lot of people in the queue here. Um, an Alien Espresso. What did you want to share? Because you've been a guest before with us
Um,
too.
well, you're getting my name wrong.
Okay.
It's Alien Empress.
Empress. Why don't I change your name
Empress.
to Espresso?
Yeah. Not
We could have a
espresso.
new space coffee going here. It could be like a big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dress sounded
That would be a
amazing.
big deal.
But I like the Alien Empress. That's good.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to go back on my story and kind of give you some more
Yeah.
context
Yes, that'd be
because I
great.
realized I kind of left a lot of it out. Well, I was thinking about it, and when I was younger, we lived in kind of a suburbs, like 90s, kind of area. I grew up in the 90s. Like I was 7 years old. And I was a little starseed. I had 1 foot in the 3D and 1 foot in spirit. And that's I was still understanding the two worlds still. But I remember I had I had a very unique sense towards houses, especially the house that we lived in. But I could sense energy. I could sense how the house felt. I could sense beings if they were there. But what happened that day when I saw this interdimensional being, it was an interdimensional being. Um, when I saw this entity, I was astral projecting. I was out of my body. And apparently this kind of happens with kids a lot, where they just pop out of their bodies at night. They leave. And I did that quite a lot when I was younger. When I was younger, my senses were very heightened. Like that was a very hard period for me. But when I was out of my body, this creature kind of just wanders in my, because I was in my house. I was
Hmm.
standing, I was out of body, but in my house.
Yeah.
And I was standing in the living room, and this being just kind of wanders in our front door. And what I could sense about the house was that it was very open. Like there was no protection around the house. And we were the type of family that left our door open during the summer when it was hot. This was in Seattle, by the way.
Yeah.
And this being comes and it just kind of wanders in. And it turns and looks at me, and I look at it, and we lock eyes, and then it was gone. I came back to my body. I woke up, and I remember like having this very distinct feeling
Hmm.
of wanting to go back into the hallway
Hmm.
and find it where it was standing. And I remember running to the hallway and not seeing it. But yeah, it was very quick moment that happened when I was younger, and it always stuck with me.
Hmm.
That seeing that create that interdimensional being, I want to say. And then later I found out that these tribes uh, had regular contact with these types of insectoid beings, and one of them was an ant, and they were big. They were like human size. That's what it was. It was huge. It was
Hmm.
just a giant bug. And um yeah, these creatures that come, they have some ideas that these creatures are not good. They weren't like they would like steal children or something, or they were not
Hmm.
safe to be around or something. I'm not really sure what the story was behind it, but
Huh.
I don't know. Hopefully, it wasn't like thinking of capturing me or anything. But but I did also kind of want to share what I thought about divine timing.
Yeah.
Um, divine timing to me is a sense of following your inner knowing, following your being, and in turn, the universe giving back to you. If you are like following your heart, you make your world happier. And also try not to stay in the energy of nothing's happening, because
Right.
that means that we're bored,
Right.
Yes.
you
Yeah.
know.
There's always something happening.
And um that's not what you came here to experience. You came here to experience life. You came here to experience Earth. So I advise people to go out, follow your heart, follow your destiny. you want aliens to come and visit here, that's how you do it. You talk to yourself. Correct here first.
Yep.
You know, connect, meditate, connect with your higher self. That's how it happens faster.
It's all in the heart.
On the heart.
And then you affect the people around you. And,
Yeah.
you know, their
It's the
world.
domino effect. The positive domino effect is cosmically that if you have a positive domino that falls and hits another domino, that effect could be positive. Now, some people will use the word domino effect in the opposite way, but you can use the domino effect any way you want. In this way, you can say the domino effect is lighting a fire of light to each individual you touch, waking them up with that little tap, and then they tap the other person, so it keeps going. The domino never stops. And in fact, then at some point, you have maximum intensity where the whole planet is awake. And we'll get there. We'll get there. I want to thank you both for being here. We have like 6 people in queue. I'm going to try to get as many of the people on here as possible. Any final comments from either one of you?
Final
Go ahead.
Final comment for me is I know I see a lot of people afraid of war and talking about war, and I just want people to know, and everyone should know, like the war is not a physical war. It's a war that's already happening. It's a spiritual war. Like if, for example, for myself, I've been going on missions almost every single night now, fighting reptilians and greys. And the war is already happening. The war is being fought already, and we're winning. So there's no other war.
And it's been actually going on for billions of years. What do you think happened to Atlantis and Lemuria? There was a battle between 2 very highly advanced civilizations. It wasn't the people, the regular citizens of Atlantis and Lemuria. It was the people that were scientists in Atlantis that got a little bit too powerful. They forgot their ways. They created all these powerful energy sources, and they messed up, essentially.
The war is us as a collective fighting against low vibrational entities that are seen and unseen. So all the talk about nukes and everything like that, that's what they want us to think, to bring down the Earth's frequency. But that's not what the war is. The war is a spiritual and mental war, and it's already been being fought, and it's going our way. So there's nothing to worry about. It's just
and the reason why we're winning is because this show has just been on here for 3 years. And people know that real things happen here, and they've seen it happen. Everything's documented, and we're busting the matrix every day. And everybody out there, you're all part of it. It's not exclusive to 3 or 4 people. Everybody here is collectively involved. Don't ever think you're not. I'm no higher or lower than any other person on here.
Yeah.
I'm just here to do my mission work. I've been involved in intergalactic broadcasting with my parents before I came to Earth. I fully know who I am. I don't go by what anybody says. I always follow my inner instincts of my cosmic understanding. Because if I went to every single speaker that's well known writing a book, I'd be discombobulated by now. So, there you go. All right, guys.
And for contact, I know everyone's like, oh, we're so tired of waiting. You can't have that. You can't have that energy. You can't sit in that energy, because contact is here. The main thing. The first thing to start with is focus on contacting your direct family first before you think about the whole collective of being in contact. Focus on you and your contact and who you want to contact and reach out. And as soon as you start doing that, you'll see a whole difference, and they'll come to you. They have no problem coming to you. You just need to ask them. And once your heart is aligned with that frequency and that energy, they have no problem showing themselves to you. They just don't want to scare you. So if they feel like still have any type of fear anywhere, they're not going to show themselves to you in the way that you're hoping or that you're wanting, is because they know that you're not ready for it. But they are doing little nudges and little nudges. You just have to pay attention to the small things. I know a lot of people get caught up because there's a lot more people that are in major contact, and then there's some people that are in little contact, but all contact matters. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You might be a beginner in first grade of contact. But everybody here equally has the ability to open up to contact. But you need to make sure that you're disciplined about it. One of the teachings I do in my workshops is operate, and when you ask telepathically that you want to contact your space family, use the word, I wish to contact only my Christed star family. And then the word Christed is important. If you say, I just want to contact somebody out there in space, you're opening yourself up for a can of worms. That's going to pop out. So don't do that.
everyone's always listening, especially with the energy. So yes, you don't want to just contact anyone, and that's why for me, when I first went up on the ship, that's what I asked for, and I was kind of ready, and then I kind of wasn't because it was way more than what I thought. But I got used to it, and the saying, "Ask and you shall receive," that's a true thing. You just got to align your heart with the frequency and align your frequency with it, and be patient. Like divine timing is like for me. Divine timing for me means when the frequency and the energy aligns in perfect harmony. It's bound to happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
And speaking of harmony, we're going to let you guys go for now and do some equal timing for all these other folks. Okay, Alien Express. I won't call you Espresso. People seem to like that name. We could create a whole new galactic coffee here. No, but never mind.
I'm ready.
You know, I have a little bit of sense of humor here. Zilla, take care.
Okay.
Energy.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming up here.
I love the energy. Yes.
We're bringing down. Let's see. I'm going to bring some of these other people up here. And let me see who we got in queue. I'm going to select, I think we're going to bring up Denise Webb and then Robert and then Maria. Denise is next. Oh, Denise is not. Denise disappeared. Okay, we'll bring up Robert and then Maria. Let's see if Robert's still with us. We had about 6 people in queue. If you were in queue, come back in queue. If you wanted to really come up here, get yourself back in the queue under the guest thing, and we'll get up to you. We will try to reach as many people as we can. And if you want to join us here on Encounters, this is Encounters. We're on nightly from 11 o'clock Eastern. That's 4 o'clock in the morning in Europe. It's now 5:30 in the morning in Europe right now, and it's 12:39 or 12:30 here in the United States. And good evening, everybody. So if you wanted to come up and share some intergalactic knowledge or questions, we're always happy to hear from you. I guess the TikTok thing is bouncing here. Let me bring that person down. Let's see who we got in queue here. Okay, Maria. Maria's going to be our next guest. We had a whole bunch of people in there before. Okay. Mad says they've got some stuff. We'll bring Mad up in a few minutes as well. Musk Boss, thank you. Maria, good evening.
Good evening. I think I accidentally hit your button.
Did
I
you
didn't
not?
mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no problem. We'll bring you down off the ship very, very gently here. Okay,
Thank you.
Maria. Okay. All right. So let me take a look here. So this again, I want to show you this. This is incredible. And I'm going to show you the picture. And let's see here. Where is the ship? We found the ship at the end of the photo here. There's a ship. This is NASA's website. And what I'm trying to do is save the photo. Let's see here. I want to copy the photo here. Save image. I just saved the image. So this is good. I'm going to open this. I'm going to show you the image here. You're going to see a spaceship. This is March of 2020. Let's see here. Go back to, okay. So you're going to see this spaceship. I'm going to show you the spaceship here, folks, for those who missed it. And I saved it too, so that's really cool. Just in case NASA takes it down. Here you can see the light behind me. This is part of the meditation room. So you can see the light behind me here. Let's just adjust that a little bit more. Okay, here we go. We're going to show you the picture here. Maybe I can show it to you this way. Maybe this will work. Let's see, where's the picture? You'll be able to see the spaceship in a minute. Oh, okay. I'm going to go as big as I can get on this thing. I'm going to show you the spaceship. Check this out. Now there's a little bit grainy image here. You see the ship? Here's the ship on Mars from March of 2020. This is the original black and white from NASA. Take a look at this. This is an actual spaceship that their Land Rover captured. NASA never deleted the photo from March of 2020, and it's on their Mars.org website. I saved the picture. I'm going to put it on my Astar Command page. This way it'll be there forever. I'm also going to try to show you the colorful picture that was taken, a colorful image of the same craft. Take a look at this. It's not a rock. It has a shadow below it. It's above the ground, above the surface, right there. See it? Right here live on Encounters. This is the NASA Mars website, and this is actually a picture I just saved, and we're going to put this on our actual page here for people to look at. Right there. Please share and like. Please share and like. You know, we're all about disclosure here. You know that, right? The Commander is about busting the matrix. This is the black and white one. I'm going to show you the colorful photo. I'm going to show you the colorful picture. I got that too. Check this out. Wait a minute. Oh, this is really good. Let's see here. Here's the colorful photo right here. I got everything right here. Here's the colorful photo. Check this out. This is even better. Check this out. Screenshot it if you want. Screenshot it all you want there. This is from Mars, March of 2020 on the Mars.org website. And this is definitely above the ground with a shadow below it. Not sure how high above the ground is, but the Land Rover recorded this on planet Mars, my home planet, the planet that I come from. Who would have ever think that the Mars rover, see, the Mars rover has an independent consciousness, I think. It just does what it wants. Oh, that's interesting. Let me take a picture of that. So, well and behold, in March of 2020, it takes a picture of a spaceship over Mars, real low. How's that for something? Kind of interesting, isn't it? They forgot to doctor this out in March of 2020. It looks like it's an egg-type ship. I think NASA forgot to block it out. You know, I really do. I think they forgot to block it out. Yeah, NASA.gov, W, yeah, do blue. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Okay, Yvette, tomorrow night we'll have you on. And that is definitely the surface of Mars. Okay, I'll definitely show it again. I have it right here. Now this is the colored photo. And this is a great picture. I love this. Yeah, looking at it right here. The shadow is right underneath it. I'm going to angle it this way. There's a shadow there below it. There is definitely a shadow reflecting from the ground. You can see it. It has a shadow. For people that didn't see it. It's actually, Joe B, it's a spaceship. So you have to think out of the box. The way spaceships look in our society, they're usually like, let's see, the space station, NASA. But this is a spaceship. And yeah, there is a face there. Look at that. You know, I never noticed that. You see the face? Hey, Jen, good idea. Good picking up on that one. See the eyes and the nose and the mouth? I didn't even see the face on this picture. Not only do we have a spaceship, we got a face. And we got a ship. A ship and a face. Okay. The face is over here. Right above, right there. The ship is right here. This is a ship. One person says they see a face. I didn't see this before. Look at that. You know, you can definitely see a face. You see two faces? I see the one face. Everyone's talking about the ship. I wonder how many people have this photo did not see the face. Man, I'm telling you. I come from Mars Rogue. That's my home planet. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool, folks. I'm picking up things really, really easily, you know? It's a smiling face on Mars. They've found faces on Mars. Here's another face from 2020 of March, and here's the spaceship. Right there. Oh, the face is really apparent now as you look next to on the look at that. The face is right there smiling. We've got a smiling face on Mars. Man, I can't make this stuff up, folks. You know, Hayes, I don't know if they left it on there, but NASA's not usually the ones to leave things up like this. They usually will have their photo department knock it out. But they didn't knock out this stuff. They might have missed it. But we have the picture. I got the picture saved. Because you know what's going to happen is they're going to take it out at some point. So I'm getting it now. Yeah, I just see the face. I'm going to go really far in here. I can do impression, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, it looks like a feather. You know what? There is also this is amazing. Not only is there a face, but you can see a hand here. How many people see a hand, like a stone hand? And something being held, like a stone hand? You see the hand? Like there's a hand and it's holding something? If you're not watching my live right now, you're missing out on a big opportunity to know something. What's going on here? So use the hand right there, and the hand is holding something like one finger. It's like a stone finger, like a monument, and there's a hand. Yeah, 4 fingers and a thumb. Yeah. All right. All right. Enough of that. The revelations are amazing. What we're finding out here. See how we all work together here. We found a hand, a face, and the hand holding something. And it looked like something, but who knows? I'm not going to take any guesses here. Let me go back to where I am here. You're watching Encounters, and we are busting the matrix. We're busting the matrix here, folks. You're all busting the matrix. You know what's going to be really interesting beyond contact? When this whole planet is transformed into such a beautiful planetary system, when the Earth becomes such a place where all the forces of life here, from the seals, the dolphins, everything, human beings, all live in harmony with each other. You know, very interesting. George says, did anyone else see the reflection? And I know people are going to see different things here. That's the beautiful part is, Daisy was informed by April that she is a Nordic Palladian. Very cool, Daisy. Very cool. You know? And we've hit 100,000. I want to thank everybody for gifting me. And we're at 100.300. Very good. We hit the 100,000 mark. And I'm so happy that tomorrow is Cosmic Friday. And right here, thank you for the gifts. I still have apple cider. And I'm glad that my friend overseas informed me about the NASA photo. I had no idea. I didn't really initially have any idea, you know. Welcome to the show. So here we have 329 great people out there around the world. I know that somebody out there, and I want to ask some of the new people that have never come on, that are kind of shy, if you've ever had any contact recently with star people, space people, physical contact, tell me yes, and we'll see if I just pull you up on the show. I'm very random, so I might say, oh, that's interesting. That person just told me they had contact the other night with their star family physically. They came in and they went on a spaceship or something. Yeah, Carrie, the NASA photo I'm going to be posting on my main page here. Yeah, Marcos, good to see you. Marcos Zapatrio, I think it is. Good evening. Yeah, I'm originally, my consciousness, I have a family here. I have, I played sports and all that stuff growing up, soccer, a few other things. But yeah, I knew when I was a kid I was from Mars. And I was visited by my space family in the 1960s when I was a kid. They appeared in a spaceship out the window of a cul-de-sac in the 1960s when I lived briefly on Long Island in New York State. But when I got older, I became more awakened to the fact of all these things. And then I came from Mars. The funny part of it is, when I talk about this, is that when I was playing with some kids in the neighborhood, I blurted out to them that I was from Mars, which I never, ever said in my whole life when I was a kid. But as a kid, we're playing like baseball or something, and I said, oh, I'm from Mars. They got really upset when I told them I was from Mars. So yeah, but now, obviously as an adult, I have better knowledge of who I am, and my consciousness is Martian, it's space consciousness, as well as a human consciousness. Yeah, the black and white one's the original one. The color one has been colored, but it's still great. The colored one, even it gives you a better look at what we're looking at too, of just that particular thing. Let me see here. So if you wish to, so where's Mad? Is Mad still with me? We can bring Mad up. I can feel the visitations of the earth. Brandon. Okay, hey, Brandon. Razzle Dazzle. That's a great name. Onan, I think it is. Onae. Yeah, I've got the color photo. I've got the black and white and the color photo. So I'll post both of them on my main page for sure. Thank you for the gifts, Cleo. So I'm going to do a little quiz here. I like to quiz my audience. I never know what's going to happen. For all those people who've never answered this question, is there anybody out there that I don't know that's in here right now that's having contact with space people, real physical contact? And there has to be somebody I've never ever interviewed or don't know. So this is my question. Anybody out there I've never brought up on here live or never talked to me before, are you having contact with space people? Yes or no? Let's see. No for Rogue. You'll eventually have that. Your Martian form is peeking through, Commander. Oh, thank you. So let's see. New people? Anybody? I can't believe nobody is. I am having contact. Yvette, you'll be able to come on tomorrow night, I think you said. No, not yet. Don't be shy here. I won't bite those people that are having contact. And everybody says, no, you'll eventually have it. No worries. It'll happen. Who is having contact? I get the sense somebody's having contact. Rachel Joe's, yep. Rachel's having contact. Anyone else? There's got to be more than one person having physical contact here. I keep feeling it. Not yet. Oh, hey, dude. You will. You will, man. Anybody else? Again, the question is, who is having contact that has never, ever been on the show before? I don't have contact? Okay. Somebody's hiding. Daisy, probably true. Thank you for the gift. I had as a kid, Carrie says. So I'm going to go backwards, and I'm going to go backwards to the comment of yup, Rachel. So Rachel says she's having contact, and we're going to bring Rachel up as a guest. So Rachel, come on up, and we'll have you on audio. You have enough followers to go on live. I'd like to hear your story about the word yup, which is a confirmation that you've had contact. Don H31, do I believe Dr. Greer? I interviewed Dr. Greer in the 1990s in New Hampshire at the New Hampshire UFO MUFON conference. I think he is extraordinary that he created an app to help people realize the potential for contact, visual, peaceful contact with space beings. So on that note, I think he did good. I don't necessarily go with everything he says. I think he helped, like I said, with the C5 movement. He's been very helpful in that area, but I don't necessarily follow anybody. I basically look at the information. Good question. I was skilled in astral projection at the age of 5, then lost it when I accepted fear. Interesting, Marcos. Rachel, if you come on audio, you're not going to do any camera. There's no camera. Personally, you don't have enough followers. But if you've had contact, I'd like to at least hear about it. No one's going to bite you. We're not going to jump on you for having contact. But I really would like to hear your story. It's a safe place to speak. You'll find that it's a very welcoming place on encounters. We are a spiritual UFO talk show, just to give you some background. And if you do come on, how many people would like to hear Rachel speak? How many people would like to hear Rachel? How many would like to hear Rachel speak? She, I believe, is a contactee. So, Rachel, we're going to leave it to the audience to give you a bunch of support here. I would gather that all 400 people here plus would like to hear your story. Look at all the comments. Everyone's asking you to come up. My show, they know, is I respect every contactee, every person that has a contact. I respect them. All my shows are very respectful of everybody. Let's see. Let's see if Rachel feels the positivity of the audience. We're just trying to get her amped up here to come up. And we always do this in a loving way. So we're just seeing if we can get her to come up here. That's what an interview person does. That's the kind of person I am. So. Yeah, so when I hear people that say I've had contact, but I don't want to talk about it, I never judge anybody for that. I just want to get them up here because everybody's story is important. Okay, I have to feel on it. Not right now. Sorry. One day I watch you. Okay. So let's go move on. Anyone else having contact? Who else is having contact out there? We have like 367 beautiful people around the world. Anybody else who's never been on the show, are you having contact? Yes, no, maybe? It's a very direct question. Cash is king. Welcome. Linda, welcome all the new people coming in here. Terry Martinez, welcome to the show. Maria Rose, welcome. Andrea. Spartan Outdoors, welcome. Sandy Allen says, no, I'm not having any contact. Anyone else? I keep feeling there's a few people in here quietly who are not saying anything that are having contact. Yeah, I don't know what happened to. Well, they're not. It's not going to be tonight. They're over in Germany. We'll have them on again. So I am blessed. I'm talking about people that physically had contact. We call them contactees. I am blessed. These are people that meet physically with their space family or space people, and that's kind of what we're talking about. Edgar says, why they just contact a few people? A lot more people are contacted than one knows, probably hundreds. That doesn't seem like a lot, but it is right now anyway. Yeah, Steph, maybe that's possible. Maybe they don't realize it. It's very possible. But I do know if you drink apple cider, you might just have contact. Kim57. We're going to bring Kim up. Kim, come on up. We want to talk to Kim. She's Kim57 asks, are we all starseeds? Let's have a discussion about that. Kim, go into the guest option on your TikTok there on the screen and press that you want to come up live, and we'll bring you up here. We'll have a nice little discussion about starseeds if you want to come up. Very shy. So Kim, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to go on screen. You can come on audio. I've had the shyest people on this show in the last 3 years that you wouldn't believe. And believe me, if you're new to the show, you'll find out that I'm a contactee. I've had contact. I'm a starseed. So it'd be kind of fun to do. Again, it's up to you. But no worries, you're going to be well respected on here, hundreds of people, and you can ask questions. Another night when I get courage to come on. I'm sorry. Okay, when you have courage, come on. Cosmic door is open to you. So who else has got the courage to come on and share their story about being contacted with space people? I really truly believe, I keep feeling the energy that there's somebody out of this group here, or a few people that are sitting quietly watching, hearing me ask this question. Not really. I'm kind of watching the screen here. I'm enjoying all the wonderful people watching the show. We got, hey, Commander, sending love to everyone. Hey, Half Pint, good to see you. I know Half Pint's not afraid to come up here. Nora Zora, good to see you. Can you tell us if we've been taken up on a ship? Maria Sanchez. Maria, let's bring you up here. Let's talk about the whole thing. Maria, come on up on this. If you want to come up, you can do that if you want to. The only way you'll know if you've been taken on a ship is through meditation. So if you meditate and close your eyes for like 20 minutes, ask yourself within, have I been taken on a spaceship? Have I been taken on a spaceship? You'll probably get some sort of an internal answer. Everything's within us. All the answers are within us. So if you did go on a spaceship, go in and meditate on it and visualize it. And, this way you can see it, feel it, and everything else. Rogue says, I had a dream of it. I love hearing other experiences. It's fascinating learning. Thank you. Oh, it is beautiful. I learned this as much as everybody else does when people tell me the stories. I really do. I want to show you guys something here. I'm going into another thing here. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to switch the screen here. I'm going to flip it. We're going to show you a glimpse into the galactic. Check this out. Check this out, folks. CmdrAleon space. This is the space broadcast center on Earth. Check that out. And here's my friend Ashtar. There's Ashtar, Commander Ashtar. Why not? And then you see this. Check this out. This whole area behind me is a galactic energy. Check this out. I'm going to give you a little show here for a minute. Check this out. Check this out. This is my amethyst. There's another one here. This is all galactically charged up. And here's Commander Ashtar, the space being. That's a Palladian spaceship. Here's a painting of a Palladian spaceship here. Galactic Central, folks. Galactic Central. Every one of my crystals here is a higher frequency, higher vibrational crystal. Here, check this out. This is all, check this out here. This is amethyst. Oh, these crystals are activated. Whoa, I almost did something there. We're going to go back to the screen. We're back on the screen here. Give me 1 second to get it together. All right. Oh. Okay, we're back here. There we go. All right. All right, well, it's about 1:11 a.m. in the morning. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have a lot of raw crystals, yeah. Linda, I do. Yes, Ashley, those are Himalayan salt lamps. I got them at the Big East. Got them at the East Coast Gem and Mineral Show about 2 years ago. Everything is set up energetically for my intergalactic communications, and everything's set up here. In another week or so, this whole room should be ready for everybody to see. I'm only showing you the wall area because we're not completed yet with the rest of the area, but all the energies have been set here, so it's pretty cool. The commander knows how to set up the galactic energies with the crystals. Do any of the ships have numbers on them? Not really, not that I'm aware of. The ships really don't have any numbers. Yeah. Well, okay, folks, it's now 12 after 1. Getting a little bit late, not too late. I want to thank everybody for their gifts, for their questions, all my people that came up here who were willing to come up. And remember, those that are shy, when we're on again. And the Saturday night is our Ashtar Command Night. We'll be promoting that. There'll be a new promotional video by tomorrow. That'll be on TikTok for that, so you want to not miss it. I'm going to try to get April to join me on here. And tomorrow night we'll have another open encounter show, and you never know what's going to happen. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I want to bless you all for being here on Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO talk show here on planet Earth. Take care, everybody. Be well and have a great morning. Enjoy your Fridays. We'll see you again tomorrow night on Friday night here on Encounters.